Yes, here we go again on back-to-back Saturday nights. A week ago at the United Center in Chicago. Tonight, the first of two matchups this year at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. All you have to say is Indiana Pacers and Chicago Bulls. A Central Division rivalry. We've got it for you on Fox Sports. United Center.
Yeah, and I think we'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on that second unit because that's where a lot of that happened.
Pacers have had good success on the pick and pop with Miles Turner.
Well, most bigs, they're able to pass and find people. Pretty good defensive play there by Paul George.
That's already the third Bulls turnover, tipped in by George.
Run this team. They played last night against the Knicks, and everybody in their
5% from the field to start. Last year he shot 44% from the field and 40% from three-point range. Boom, blocked by Turner.
Really good read by Turner.
So a good start to the Pacers here. Fred Hoiberg might need a timeout if Indiana can score here.
Given you've got all these new players, but if you start playing against a team that plays good defense, you'll have a real challenge in getting the ball where you want it to go. The skill of
you can see the Bulls laboring a little bit.
No question. I was thinking the same thing, partner.
In transition.
And Fred's got to call a timeout because he can see the same thing we see. They're having a hard time. They're not as nearly as.
Paul George hit a three, top of the key, and make it two.
Yeah, take him because you got Lopez coming at you. That's not much he can do. He comes at the shot.
Rondo circles out to the wing.
Pacers have done a good job of keeping him out of the offense.
And Butler the three.
Because that's where they really, he's got to see that.
He's got to take that in the post. Now Teague goes right around Cannon, leaves it off for Turner. The ball stripped away. Teague got it back.
I like it.
Turner lays it in and a foul.
I like the activity. That's what I was talking about. I like it. I like the activity. But Rondo's hard to have as a mismatch. They're going to try to take it again, but he's difficult.
When this is really the first time we have seen Teague and Brooks play together, and Teague, who's just 2 of 8, has been a good perimeter shooter here early in the year. He missed that badly.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, this is one of the challenges that everybody has as they get older. Great job getting it up high off the glass by C.J. Miles. It's a event, Chris. Listen, you get beat. You let a team score 125 points, and you're averaging 115 giving up. That makes it difficult. And speaking of, that was a difficult catch by C.
Dead last in opponent's field goal percentage.
Absolutely.
I mean, when you see number 30 next to your name, that doesn't sit well.
No, it really doesn't.
Oh, he can shoot it. Doug McDermott. Guys are talented players. They're gonna have better numbers as the year goes on.
No doubt. I don't think there's any question about it.
What a pass by Jefferson.
He does that out of the post. That's one reason why people like
Jefferson the rebound. Pacers have a 19-point lead. Oh, what a pass.
What a catch. Because that pass was behind Monte Ellis, and he was able to catch it somehow. He's got experience. And then Al Jefferson struggled. So when you ran out of, you didn't have places to get scoring, you see that's the second three-point by Brooks. So you now have places to break up and Brooks, man, because Aaron didn't move, and he's got to learn to move. When Al gets the ball, you got to move. They're giving him that.
Jimmy Butler leans in, draws the foul on Brooks. That's his second.
Now,
so the script has flipped as Wade inside. And Lopez, boy, that was acrobatic.
The Lopez twins, both of them can play, Robin and Brooke. You're in the lane, you got a problem, just communicate. But it's one that I will say this, you do have to work at it. It's a learned behavior.
C.J. Miles as Indiana converts off the turnover. Miles has 8 off the bench.
And that's a semi-lead by playing hard. We cannot let up. You work too hard to do this.
21-point lead. They've led by as many as 22. Wow. And McDermott.
And that was a deep one, too. And Miles came across.
He has not scored. Mirotic has played just 5 minutes. And now Teague runs that pick and roll as Turner inside and a foul.
That's where he's really interested. He likes to play below the rim. Got to get back.
Rondo,
great block
by Turner.
By Turner. That's his third block. That was a terrific block.
And in transition, Paul. This season, Miles Turner blocks for backpacks as they try to throw the alley-oop, and it goes in.
Yeah, Paul got back there, got a hand on it.
Wade still does not have a field goal as Butler gets into the lane and banks it in. He's made a couple of crazy shots here.
And Thad Young is on the other side. Throw it in there. Yeah, throw it to him. I don't care what kind of shot he gets. Just throw it to him. Because if he doesn't make
Paul George.
Very good play.
Young, strong post move against Lopez.
That's a veteran move. He was able to get his body into Lopez.
It's 13, and the Pacers' lead is 18. They have led by as many as 22. McDermott had a double-figure first half off the bench. He had 12, and that's Rajon Rondo just.
And he was coming out a little bit of that slump in Milwaukee.
Rondo inside again. Rajon Rondo has 6. Rajon Rondo got his second 3, and that is Young, and he puts it back up and in. An offensive rebound, and Young has 6 in each half. Mirotic guards T.
Too late. I can tell you that was too late. Mirotic is not known for his defense, and one dribble and you're at the rim. And
Ellis.
Oh, what a really
finds
good play.
Miles for 3.
I'm telling you, Monte Ellis is playing some ball game here because he drove it hard back Saturdays. You remember their play. He loves that big hook.
He loves the sky hook.
Yeah, he loves the big hook. And he'll shoot it left hand on you as well.
Just got traded from Philadelphia, and that's, oh, what a catch.
Nice burst of speed.
He went to Oklahoma City as C.J. Miles. Boy, does he love the month of November.
He's done it.
Cannon now the backup point guard.
See, that's the other thing. Remember the Pacers. Oh, he's feeling it. He's checking. That's a heat check there. That's a heat check. Remember Michael Carter with
team, and he said, I am very vocal on this team. We saw that in Milwaukee on Thursday, but he said, I have to show by example too. You can't be talking and telling everyone else what they should do if you're not doing it yourself. Al understands.
Make those kinds of commitments.
Aaron Brooks has scored in double figures off the bench. Tried to find Jefferson.
Get Robinson. I thought he was going to be able to catch him.
Bails him out.
Teague threw the ball. He's trying to throw it off the Bulls and still able to make a play.
Down in the post, shot clock at 2, at 1. Fading is Allen and scoring.
They're scoring good when that happens. But you had the entire.
Here in the Big Ten, played all 4 years for Tom Izzo. Some thought he might leave school early. And here's Teague to the rim, lays it in, and Jeff Teague has 18.
What he has that's unique, ladies and gentlemen, is he's going to be a good player in the league. He's a smaller version. He's not Draymond Green, but he's a smaller version of that.
And Portis dunks it. Miles challenged him. And I don't know, the final score is not going to show really what the domination was. And count it for Joe Young. Remember, the Pacers trailed by as many as 29 and got beat by 17. Joe Young had 11 off the bench against the Bulls, and he draws the foul and gets the basket. And Valentine short, out to Portis. I thought he'd shoot it again.
I did too.
Cristiano Felicio. That may be the guy.
Ford. Now look at these two groups battling. I'm watching that thinking, wow.
Glenn Robinson the third. Nice little move there by Robinson. Scored 92.
And that's really what I see is just the major difference. I mean, of course you got offensive flow, but you didn't give the Bulls anything on a night after they had to play a game like that. This would have been really hard to take if you're the Pacers, if you don't win this under those circumstances.
And count the basket, and that's the final. 111-94. It's the first.